Hello, buddy. You already know what time it is. Like, it's time for some adventure. It's time to get back to another CD update. I think my last CD update was like 3 months ago, but I got some more CDs ever since then. I know I just did a record collection update like a week ago, and now I'm doing a CD collection update. I have less CDs this time than records. I think I had 21 records last time, and I got somewhere around. I think I got like 17 CDs right here. But even when I did 21 records, that video ended up being longer than I wanted, and so it's probably good that I have 16 or 17 CDs right here. I'll try not to yap about them as much as I did in the last video about my records, but sometimes, I love music and I love talking about music, so I'm gonna talk about how long I want to talk about them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm playing? Don't delaying. I'm just swaying from left to right. Don't bite because I'm at a height you can't understand. Look at you can't reprimand. Anyway, let's just start off with it without delaying any further. Let's just get into this shit. And the first record I had to show you, or the first CD is Michael Jackson's Off the Wall. This is the weird cover. It's the alternate cover. I think this is an original CD too, which is I don't know why I'm dangling it like this. You should not be doing this to your original CD. You should be taking care of your CDs. But Michael Jackson's Off the Wall, the foot fetish cover. You know, the one who like the toes and shit. I don't know why he did this as the cover. Like, it even sucks because you think it would pop out as a book, but look at this. Like, how are you supposed to know this is a Michael Jackson record, other than it saying Michael Jackson? Like, you supposed to recognize him by motherfucking feet? It's how popular it is, you can recognize him by motherfucking feet? But I got a story with this album, as long as some other CDs too, is that, I talked about it in my other video. I went to Sibline, the best record store in the world, and I traded in some records for some cold, hard cash. And I also got some CDs too, and he was like, you know what? Just fucking throw in the CDs for free, because I was gonna buy them, but he was like, you know what? Just throwing the CD for free. So I got Michael Jackson's Off the Wall, which I wanted on vinyl LP, but getting on CD is no matter to me. And so I'm still glad that I got it. I love Michael Jackson. Amazing record. I think I need like one more record to finish my Michael Jackson collection. Except for, I guess, History. I need Dangerous and History. I think. And yeah, do I need more? I don't know. I don't know. But my Michael Jackson collection is pretty healthy. I got Bad, I got Invincible, I got Off the Wall, I got Thriller. I think all I need is Dangerous and History. But that's it to me. The next CD I got for free was Guru's Jazzmatazz Street Soul. Now, I love Guru, I love Gangstar. I need more Gangstar records, but them bitches be expensive as fuck. And so I got this on CD, got this for free, but don't go bugging the sibling and being like, oh, you give Slippy free CD, why can't you give me free CDs? Because I gave him some hella cool, like, vinyl that's really rare. But anyways, I didn't really get into this until I got it on CD. I've always saw the album cover for it. I love the first Jazzmatazz. I love Guru. I love Gangstar. I need more Gangstar. I need more Jazzmatazz. And I didn't really get into it until I got it on CD. And I absolutely love this record. This might be actually a rival for the first Jazzmatazz, which is even crazy. There's just so many amazing people on here. You got Erykah Badu, got The Roots, got Khalees. People be sleeping on Khalees. I love Khalees. She's my favorite. I got some Khalees records over here. But, also got Isaac fucking Hayes. Isaac fucking Hayes, bro. And Herbie Hancock. You got... And I think Pharrell produces a song, Jay Dilla produces a song, and it's like you just got so many cool people, like amazing people on here. It's like it couldn't be more of a star-studded cast. Like, this is like probably the best Jazzmatazz. You got everybody on it. Everybody does amazing on it, and it's so amazing. It's so amazing. This whole record's so amazing, and it's just, it's like. This is very underrated. If you love Guru, if you love Jazzmatazz, if you love Gangstar, you gotta get into this. This is underrated classic. I actually love this more than I got on CD, and I'm so glad I got this on CD. Got it for free too. Got it for cheap. Got it for cheap. Got it for cheap. Got it for cheap. Y'all gotta stop me sometimes, because I won't stop myself. Another free CD I got with Parliament Funkadelics, The Clones of Dr. Funkenstein. Now, I got into Parliament Funkadelic because of my dad. He had these records, and he got me into them. And he has this record. I want it on vinyl, but getting on CD's cool anyways. As long as I can jam to the music on my banging sound system, then that's all cool with me. So I got Parliament Funkadelics, The Clones of Dr. Funkenstein. And I love this record. I love this record so much. The first record I got into Parliament the album cover is amazing. And I got such a big Parliament Funkadelic collection now with the new George Clinton I got from Japan. And I just got a huge collection. That's like one of my all-time favorites. They inspired me so much, and I'm so glad I got the collection I do. And I still need to be collecting more Parliament Funkadelic. So I'm not done yet, but I had to get this classic record because if you know, you know. This paved the way for music. Speaking of Isaac Hayes, I had to get Black Moses. Oh, this CD is so amazing too, because the Black Moses is a double CD. Even though it can fit on one CD, they put it on 2 CDs, and you know the classic Black Moses record can go out into this cool I don't know what you call it, cutout, but this CD can do that. Watch this. Watch this. What? Oh hell yeah! Cause that's what I wanted to get. I wanted to get the vinyl because it does this. I mean, some vinyl does this, some CD does this, but I'm glad I got this. Cause look at this. Oh hell yeah, that is beautiful. But yeah, it comes on 2 CD, even though it doesn't have to. But I like that it does because it pays tribute to the original record, and of course, it pays tribute to the original record because it's what the record did. But yeah, I love Isaac Hayes. I love Black Moses. Is definitely my favorite album by him. This is such an amazing album, and I just the double LP is amazing. People when they start to do double LPs, they go extra hard. They go extra. I can't even put this shit back together with one hand. Hold on. Classic record. This is an absolutely classic record. There's a reason why you see on every single list of all time. I love Isaac. I need more Isaac Hayes in my collection, but I love this one specifically. I am getting into this album, and I got it for free, bitch. So of course, I love this so much. I love Isaac Hayes. And I love this album, and you should listen to it too because he is the Godfather. Alright, but that's all the CDs I got for free in that Sibline when I gave him some old records to sell that were pretty rare rap records, and I got $200 plus those CDs. So I felt like I came out balling. Then the next CD I got is Larry June's The Great Escape, the Alchemist version. I really love this album. It came out in 2023. This got me into Larry June, and I really wanted this on vinyl or CD or cassette, but I just missed out on the first initial release. And so in the Alchemist version, I definitely need to get that. And look at this is like a tiny little record, cause look at it comes down to a small gatefold. Look at that, dope as hell. I love the artwork for this. Alchemist does some amazing artwork for like his albums. Like all of his artwork for his albums are amazing. I'm glad to finally have this. It comes with like a bonus track or 2, but I'm just glad to have this because I've been needing this for a long time, and I got the Alchemist version. And yeah, I love Larry June. It's just such an amazing album. I need more Alchemist in my collection, but it's always so expensive, and I always forget. I always miss the first releases, and I've been needing to get some more of that Alchemist back catalog. Like I need him in the Rock Marciano. Need him in the Currency. Like I need him in the Boldy James. I think I have one Boldy James Alchemist collab, but I need more. And I'm so glad I got this because I remember when I listened to this album. I was in high school, and I was going on a tour to see my community college that I just graduated from. I just graduated from my community college, and they went on a tour. I had a tour with me. We all got in the bus. We toured the college. And I already graduated from that. Fuck, ain't that crazy? I got into this album when I saw my college for the first time, and I already graduated. What the fuck is going on with time? But that's crazy. I love Larry June. I know he just came out with an album recently, and I haven't listened to it yet, but I know he always, comes out with bangers. I need to listen to the new Larry June. But I need some more Larry June in my collection, too. I just got into him, and I feel stupid because I know he's been around for a minute. And, but yeah, I love that record. A very classic Alchemist record and Larry June record to me. But this is a very classic, underrated record. I remember when I first got into this group, Arm & Hammer, because I was going to keep it a secret, but I shouldn't have. It's not going to make sense, my story. When I first got into Arm & Hammer, it was through Billy Woods' Brass era. So when Brass came out in 2021, that's when I got into him. And the first thing I did was buy the record off Backwoods Studio. This is before I got into the whole Arm & Hammer pipeline, before I even knew what Backwoods Studio was. I got into Brass. This isn't Brass's Paraffin, by the way, for people who don't know. I got into Brass. And I bought the record without even thinking. And I'm so glad I did because it's such a rare record. I think they're doing a repress soon, but I'm so glad I copped it because I didn't even know the whole loophole. the whole rabbit hole even goes into. But I got Brass, an amazing record of Billy Woods and More Mother, which is another underrated record. But I saw Brass, and then I think they did a repress of this on vinyl. And I'm so mad I didn't get the repress of this on vinyl because I didn't know that. I didn't know Arm & Hammer back then. I only knew Billy Woods and Warm Mother Brass. So I didn't know Arm & Hammer. So I'm so mad I didn't pick up the vinyl repress. But I saw this recently for sale on Discogs. This is the first edition of the CD. And I paid a pretty penny for this. I paid a lot for this. But it's worth it because I really love this record and I really love my Arm & Hammer collection. Because I showed it in my last video. I'll show it again. Fuck it. I love showing off this collection. This is my Arm & Hammer collection. I love my Arm & Hammer collection. I love Arm & Hammer. I love Billy Woods. I love Elucid. I love kids!
Pim, I would really not be screaming that at the top of your lungs.
But anyways, I'm so happy I got this record because I remembered I have so many memories with this record in 2022. I just think back to memories of me living in that old house in my apartment with my dad, and just that summer, just listening to this album being blown out of my mind with the production, with the rapping, with the features. I remember hearing Sketch 185's feature for the first time. That shit blew my mind. I remember the transition into Hunter, just and hearing Black Garlic for the first time, hearing No Days Off for the first time. Like, this record blew my mind when I first heard it. So I was so mad for so many fucking years and never got the fucking vinyl pre-order when I fucking should've with the repress. But I got it on CD now, so I don't gotta worry about a thing. Underrated Arm & Hammer project. I think my favorite of all time Arm & Hammer project has to be Rome, but this came after Rome. And actually,
this bitch is not stop talking. Move on to the next CD,
but now this is like one of my favorites of all time. It's very hard picking top, 3 favorite Arm & Hammer records, because of course,
oh my god, nobody
I
gives
Fell
a
in Love
fuck.
with Rome. That's my favorite one. I have that on the repress. I'm so glad when I got it. The Rome will forever be my favorite. I love Haram. I could probably go Rome, Haram, and Paraffin. Rome, Haram, Paraffin. That's how it goes for me, I think. My favorite Arm & Hammer. I do love Retest Diabetic Test Strips, but I just... those albums have so much memories of... You dumbass, you forgot about Shrines. So go Rome, Haram, Shrines. Then Paraffin. How could you forget? Me, that even though I love Resell Diabetic Test Strips, I just have the memories that are tied with me from that era. It's just, I can't, maybe, as the years go by, the memories I have from Diabetic Test Strips will come back to me, and my list will change. But for right now, top 3 Arm & Hammer albums are Rome, Haram, and Paraffin. And it's like, why are you putting Rome over Haram? Haram, the Alchemist, that one's the best one. But I just, like I said, the memories I have of Rome, getting to that record actually changed my life for the first. That was actually like the first record that broke, changed my whole life. And I'm really glad. That's what really got me into Arm & Hammer. I'm glad I have that on vinyl. Y'all saw I forgot which number I did in my vinyl collection, but it's in there somewhere. But yeah, that album has so many memories. I have some of that album. I love that album so much, and I'm so glad that I was there to get the repress, because I wasn't there to get this repress, but I got it on CD, so I don't gotta worry anymore. But Arm & Hammer, my favorite group of all time. They have influenced me so much. Billy Woods has influenced me. Elucid has influenced me. Both of them together and in their own solo projects. They're just they're the perfect group of all time. I'm not even gonna front. They're the most perfect group of all time. Hip hop group. Or maybe even group in general. Fuck that. Maybe even group in general. Nah, maybe I can't say that. But yeah, I love them to death. And they've inspired me. I met them in person. I met them in person a long time ago, but I love them, and those are my guys. Okay, so those all these CDs I got in America, and now we can move on to all the CDs I got in Japan, which I already kind of discussed in my my Japan video, but I'm gonna go more in depth about these albums in this video because I wasn't able to in the Japan video, because this is a whole video dedicated on CDs. So these CDs I picked up at Tower Records in Japan. I'm gonna start off first with Danny Brown's Old. Here you can see the Obi strip in the album cover. Now I got a big Danny Brown collection at this point, and I'm very proud of it. But also I love Danny Brown. I remember getting into him. My mom got into Danny Brown, so then she got me into Danny Brown, and I love Danny Brown. I got a bunch of Danny Brown He's just so creative. He's influenced me so many different times. I love almost all of his projects. No, I think I love all of his projects. All of them are amazing, and people hate old. People hate this record so much, and I can understand where they're coming from. This is another double album, but it's on one CD. The first album is very good. Yeah, the first album is very good. I can see the second half of the album. I mean, the second album, I can kind of see where the criticism is coming from because it's more mainstream beats. But I still enjoy the whole album. There's some songs on here where like it's okay, but I still really enjoy this album. And I still love this album. And I think people just don't like it because he came from like an underground sound, and they ain't trying to do a new, with the mainstream rappers sounding at the time. But I enjoy this album, and I really do like the mainstream hip hop beats on here. But I do like this. But of course, the album he came up afterwards, Atrocity Exhibition, was like blew everything out the water. But I still have my respect and appreciation for old. I played it recently on my CD because I haven't listened to it in a long time, so I played for it recently, and I still love it. It's amazing. It's not my top 3, maybe not even top 5 Danny Brown project, but I still have respect for this album. And y'all treated it way worse than it actually is, because this album's really good, but y'all in that fuck shit. Gotta hold the CD and the microphone in the same hand. Another album that's very underappreciated from an amazing artist is Sade's Stronger Than Pride. And you know what, to be honest, it did take me a long time to even get into this album because it is very different from her first album, The Diamond Life, to Promises, and then Stronger Than Pride. And of course, she came out with Love Deluxe after this album. And so, like, I think this is another, instance of, like, Danny Brown's old. He just came out with Triple X. Then he made Old. Then he made Atrocity Exhibition. So, Triple X and Atrocity Exhibition overshadows Old. Promises, Stronger Than Pride, and then Love Deluxe. So, Promises and Love Deluxe kind of overshadow Stronger Than Pride. But that title track, Stronger Than Pride, that shit gives me goosebumps. I love that song to death. And I love it, and I've grown to appreciate this project over time, even though it's very more mellow than the other albums she's made. I feel like this album does fit the album cover, and you always love an album that fits the album cover perfectly. You always love that, and I've learned to appreciate the songs over time. And this is a song you play at the end of your workday when you just want to chill out, get a lemonade in your hand, and maybe even bring the boombox out to maybe outside, soak in the sun, listen to this album. If you're near a pool, if you're near a beach, if you're near any form of water, just pull this out, get the boombox ready, listen to this album, lounge out, chill out, and just listen to some Sade. But every Sade album is perfect. Like, you can't not stress that. So, and if you don't think that way, then you're not a real person. That's not even like a controversial opinion. If you don't like Sade, you're actually an evil person and going to hell. Like, that's not even a controversial opinion. That's just the truth. That's not even a controversial opinion. I'm sorry, but that's just real. I feel like I'm just going from underrated to underrated albums, because another underrated album is Tupac's Me Against the World, because I think people will stream the most. Of course, this is like Dear Mama's on here, one of the most famous songs, but this whole album is actually like perfect. Like, there's not a song on here that I hate. I actually love every single song on here, and this one also took me a long time to even get into. It took me a while, but then when I did get into it, it was just perfect. I love this album so much. I love Pac. I love all of his albums except for the one after, I haven't listened to his albums after Death except for Machiavelli, which is my favorite Pac album of all time. That's the only one I listened to. Are y'all speeding? See, I hate this area because it's all like long strips of roads, so motherfuckers just be speeding all the time. But Machiavelli is my favorite, but this is a strong contender for another favorite. I know Strictly is probably my favorite Tupac album. But yeah, Machiavelli overall, the 7 Day Theory, Illuminati is probably my favorite. But I still love it. It's probably like my second or third. I think, okay, for Tupac, that's kind of hard. Okay, for Pac, man, that's kind of hard. Okay. I feel like it was Machiavelli first, All Eyes on Me second, Strictly third, Me Against the World fourth, and Tupacalypse fifth. But it's not like, Me Against the World is third or fourth. I forgot what I think I put at fourth. That's a bad album. No. All of them are good. All the albums I listed are amazing albums. But it's so hard because he does so many amazing albums. Like, you have to rank All Eyes on Me like up there. But I do rank Machiavelli up higher than All Eyes on Me, which might be a controversial opinion, but I do love Machiavelli more than. But even though I put this at 4th place, doesn't mean it's a bad album. It's an amazing album, but it just has so much competition that it's kind of hard to like. And I have so many memories too of Strictly for my, and so that's why I ranked Strictly, higher than this, even though it came out before this. But I have so many memories of that. That's why but I still love this Pac album. I love Pac so much. He has influenced me so much, especially recently during the years. And, man, just rest in peace, man. This is what happens when you take a West Coast motherfucker to Japan. They just buy West Coast shit because that's all the fucking music they know. No, I'm just joking, but I got NWA's Straight Out of Compton in Japan at Tower Records. I've been needing to get this record for a minute. I wanted to get it on vinyl, but then I saw this at Tower Records in the Obi ship, and I was like, damn, NWA and an Obi ship? Now that's a cop right there. And, yeah, I love this record. It's a classic. Come on, this is like a classic record. This record changed the world. It didn't change hip-hop, it changed the world. And so, Ice Cube and Dr. Dre, they have every right, and MC Ren, they have every right, and DJ Yella, I'm just trying to think about who's still alive, has every right to gloat about this album, because this album, literally changed the world. And I needed to get it, I saw it at Tower Records, and I had to get it, because I thought Obi shit, that was cool. But yeah, NWA Straight Out of Compton. Classic record. What hasn't already been said about it? I needed to get it, but it's kind of funny that West Coast motherfucker goes to Japan and then only get the West Coast records. I'm gonna be contradictory in a second because I actually have some East Coast records too. Here we got Biggie Smalls, Ready to Die, and I really need. I remember falling in love with this record for the first time, and this record changed me forever. I remember getting to this album and it changing my life. The storytelling, the instrument, the beats, everything. The only thing that sucks about this album is that Diddy or Puff Daddy's involved with this album, and so that's the only thing that sucks about it. But yeah, but nonetheless, it's an amazing album. And you know what? I'm gonna do a controversial opinion. I don't think he followed it up well with Life After Death. Controversial opinion. I think this is the only good album. Hey, don't come after me. Look it. I love this album to death. I don't think he topped it. Life After Death. And it's kind of a tragic album because he did die before that album came out. But it's hard to compete up to, Ready to Die. It's very hard to compete, up to that. So I understand it's a very hard thing to do, but I will always love this record, and it's probably my only favorite Biggie record, but this record did change my life, and I love it so much. And this record has inspired me so much and has changed my life. And I've always needed this album, but it's been so expensive on LP, so that when I saw it in Japan for a couple of bones and it had the motherfucking overstrip on it, I had to cop it there. Another classic East Coast record, Mobb Deep, The Infamous. My dad has this album. It took me a long time to get into Mobb Deep, but when I finally did, it finally hit me. And yeah, this is a 20 out of 10 record. This is a perfect record. This is the definition of a classic record. I feel like look at controversial opinion, but since we're just getting this shit out here, Infamous, way better than Ready to Die. I'm just putting that out there. Kill me in the comments, but even they even got mad at Jesus, so for telling the truth. So sometimes you gotta pop out and just speak the truth, even when you got haters. But I love this album. I've been needing it. I got Hell on Earth by Mobb Deep, but my dad has this on vinyl. But I got a crazy story actually talk about Mobb Deep. I know I talked about this before, but my dad, before Prodigy passed, actually worked at a concert for Mobb Deep. Mobb Deep was doing a show. My dad did merch for them, and so my dad has the craziest lore. He had the craziest lore. I'll get into an artist and he'll be like, "Oh, I saw them. Oh, I worked for them." And I was like, "Motherfucker, what?" I can't really say much about that record because everything's already been said about it, but I love The Infamous. It's the definition of a classic record. And then we got Sudan Archives, Athena. I think I already explained that this album means so much to me. I remember getting this album for the first time. I actually got into her. We went to Desert Days, which is a festival, and she was playing there. That's why I got into it the first time. I remember hearing one of the songs off the album for the first time, and it blew my mind, and I've been into it ever since. You know, and she has a new album coming out, which I'm very excited for. That. I love Sudan Archives, bro. She is the best. I need her last album that came out, and I need the new. I heard some new tracks from the new album, and it's already amazing, bro. I just have so much hope for Sudan Archives. She's the. If you don't know Sudan Archives, then you are a bitch. I just gotta be real. She's amazing. She's killing it right now. I have so many memories of like sophomore, junior year listening to this album. This album has influenced me so much, even in my own work. And I love this album, so I've been needing it for a long time. I was failing on getting it, but I saw it in the Japanese version, that's hard record, and I was like, I had to get this shit. So I'm so glad I got this, especially with the Obi strip. This has meant so much to me, and I'm looking forward to a new album. Get into Sudan Archives, or else. And then here I got some video game music. I got this at Disc Union. We got the Mother 1 and 2 soundtrack. I explained how much of a poser I was. I never really got into Mother, but I've always, watched videos on it, and I like the soundtrack. The soundtrack's cool. It's just nice to have, but I really need to get into Mother now that I got the soundtrack. I'm just not really a gamer. I don't really play games. As you can see, I listen to more records and music than play video games, but nice soundtrack. Now get into the game. But this game, I have the most hours in. I had a Nintendo Switch just to play this game. And it was Animal Crossing New Horizons. When the Switch came out, I always wanted Animal Crossing to be on the Switch because I played it originally on the 3DS, New Leaf. And when it came out, I played that shit constantly. And this is a cool. I already showed it off in the Japanese vlog, so I'm not gonna open it up because it's kind of complicated to open up with a mic in the hand. So I'm just gonna show you the clips of me opening it up on the Japanese vlog. This. Oh, and this comes with a booklet as well. All right, you ready? But yeah, I listened to this. It has 4 CDs in here. I listened to all of them. And it took me a long time, but the soundtrack is just amazing. It's so nice, hearing all the music because I remember all of it. And just an amazing music for an amazing game that I love to death. I love Animal Crossing, and I'm so mad I can't play anymore because my Switch decided to fucking kill itself. Because I tried, because I haven't played it for a long time. Then I tried getting back into it, and I charged it for because it wasn't turning on. I tried to turn it on, but it wasn't turning on. So then I charged it for a whole day, and it still wouldn't turn on. So I was like, oh, that shit's dead. But also more Animal Crossing. We got all of KK Slider's music. Literally all of his music. Literally all of that shit. I'm gonna bring up the clip again of me opening this record. What? Oh, we got a booklet. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, I love this. Oh, y'all know I love CDs with booklets. But now it's time to open the main ish. Here we go. Bam! This is my third CD. Bam! But these are some amazing, even though I think combined these are both like $60 for both of them, but it was worth it. It was worth it because you can't buy that shit in America. So it's worth it buying that shit in Japan at Disc Union because you can't buy that shit in America. So it was worth it. I loved it. I loved listening to this. I felt like I was in my actual house in Animal Crossing, listening to the KK Slider records. So I'm glad I have all the KK Slider records. I'm glad I have all the music for New Horizons. And this is a great purchases, even though these are expensive ass purchases. I'm so glad to have them. These are great. I'm gonna spend these so much because I love the music for Animal Crossing. I love that shit. You know what? I love them so much. I even bootlegged the soundtrack. Here's my bootleg CDs. Nintendo, don't come after me because I fucking bootlegged your CD. Where that shit at? I got some crazy ass bootlegs right here. I haven't spun these in a minute. Here we go. I bootlegged it, but Nintendo, don't come after me. Don't come after me now. Shit, they're probably at my house already. Fuck. But yeah, that's all the CDs I got to show you for this episode, except for my CD for album that hasn't even came out yet. Yeah, I know I showed this off in the previous Tuesday talk, but yeah, this album I plan to come out this July or the month that just passed, or I don't know when this video is coming out. I don't know if July passed or not, but I plan for this album to come out. I had to push it back, but I already made the CD layout for it. I got the back design. Open it up, it's all this cool. Comes with a 20-page booklet. My first time doing a 20-page booklet. Before I only did like 8-page booklet, but this is a 20-page booklet. Get to put all the lyrics on it. yeah, I don't know when the hell that's gonna come out, but there's only one other person in the world who has the other demo CD, which I won't disclose who that is. But yeah, it's cool. I love designing my own CDs because I love artwork on CDs. I've been doing art for a long time, and I love designing for CDs and started designing for that. But it's already kind of outdated, so I'm kind of have to redesign. I've already tried to redesign it, but yeah, that's all I got for this video. This video is 35 minutes long. Damn it! I want it to be. I mean, I guess it is shorter because the next one 39 minutes, but I didn't want to be the 34. Ah, fuck! I talk too much. I talk too long, and it's only like what 17 CDs, and I ended up talking too long. So damn it. But whatever. I mean, as long as y'all like it, then I like it too. But yeah, that's pretty much all the CDs I got for this. Damn it! Now I gotta edit this and then make a long ass soundtrack for it. I mean, I don't have to make a soundtrack for it. I can reuse my old soundtracks, but I want to do a new soundtrack video. I want to make more soundtracks. I want to do some new soundtracks, even though y'all can't tell the difference between a new soundtrack and an old soundtrack. But whatever, I'll figure it out. It's my battle, okay? But I'm the one airing it out. I don't know. You see how I'll be shadowboxing? But whatever. That's all for this video. That's all the new CDs I got. Like I said, I've been getting more vinyl this year than I've been getting CDs. And so, but I still be getting my CDs, but because they're cheaper, obviously. But yeah, that's all I got for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for caring about the CD collection. And CD collection part 4 next? When? Woody's 7 parts into the record collection, which is crazy. But yeah, that's all I got for this video. I'll see each and every single one of you in the next video. Peace. Who is slamming the door in my apartment complex? That ain't mine, is it? Somebody home? See, there's somebody who lives below us who keeps slamming the fucking door in the apartment complex, and it makes me so fucking mad. I had no idea shit tastes so good. I'm at the beach, bitch. I'm at the beach in Japan, bitch. I wanna, oh fuck, whatever. Oh, these are white shoes too. I wanna put my hand in it. There we go, perfect. Oh, it feels so good.